Christmas, everybody. Welcome back to RC with Adam. My name is Adam. So glad you can be here. In fact, let's get a full camera shot. There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to RC with Adam. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. We are live right now at the RC with Adam studios. And I just want to say, hey, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I know this is coming out after Christmas. In fact, it's New Year's Eve today. But you know what? Christmas does not begin and end just because the calendar says so. Especially this year, because I know, oh man, the calendar means so little this year, I would say, in 2020, which in a way is kind of a good thing. But anyway, so if you are celebrating Christmas late or whatever, because you can't get together with people, it's okay. It's okay. I'll be right here with you. Not really, but I mean in spirit, celebrating Christmas later. But anyway, yeah, I want to say, hey everybody, and Merry Christmas, and all over the world, wherever you are. Hope you're doing great, even if you don't celebrate Christmas. I'm very excited about the new year that's coming, so Happy New Year's as well. But I'll do a stream like in 2021. But yeah, 2020 has been a crazy time. But it hasn't been all bad. I know a lot of people are just like, oh, it's like 2020 is just the worst. Well, it could get worse, but here's the thing. It could also get better. So, anyway, but I will say 2020 was definitely challenging. But like any challenge, if you can overcome the challenge, you will be better off, from it. Speaking of challenging things, it's pretty challenging getting your quad set up and doing all that stuff. And we did a lot of that this year, didn't we? Or at least I did. I don't know about you. Maybe you did too. Maybe you set up a quadcopter. Maybe you set up an airplane or something like that. And if you did, congratulations. I see we have some people in the chat. We've got Wind of Fire, IO, hello. Or maybe that's a 10. I don't know. But welcome. We got Certified RC, welcome. Brian Sweeting, welcome. And Frags hiding under a rock. Classic, welcome to the stream. Today we're just, this probably won't be a very long stream. I just wanted to hop on here and say, hey, Merry Christmas, without having to like edit a video and stuff, because that takes some time. But I thought what we might do is, let's see, did I cover everything? I guess I did, because I said Merry Christmas, so that covers it. But I just want to say thanks to all of you folks, all of you viewers and subscribers, and all of you people out there that have subscribed to RC with Adam and have leaving nice comments. It really is very helpful and supportive, and it gives me good feedback too. So thank you for that. Thank you for supporting me and supporting this channel. It's coming up on just about a year that I've been doing this. Well, and it's hard to define what this is, but working at YouTube like full time, trying to make this an actual full time living sort of thing. And but we're getting closer. We're getting ever so much more closer. So we're making progress there. But anyway, it's coming up on about a year, and this channel has grown a lot in the past year. I've grown a lot in the past year, and I probably should have gotten some stats for this video, but we made a bunch of videos together. We enjoyed a bunch of videos together. Didn't get to go to Flight Fest, but that's okay. We all went there in our minds. I know we did. I know I did. And actually, I still have video from the previous year that I meant to edit together, but I just never did. Maybe I'll do that in the wintertime. That could be fun. I see we got Ari Daz. How's it going? We've got Scrap. We got Ozzy. How's it going, Ozzy? I know I haven't been streaming in a while, so glad to see you guys are still, I don't know, interested in watching the streams from time to time. Ari says, almost lost my drone trying to film some fireworks. Dang, that's a fun thing that happened in 2020. Yeah, while I'm jabbering on here, if you have a fun thing or a cool thing, or we're going to focus on the positive stuff in this session today. If you have a good thing that happened in 2020, preferably like RC related, because that's what we're talking about here, let us know. Let us know. Did you learn something? Did you build something? Did you, I don't know, just have a good time hanging out with friends, flying something? Let us know. That's pretty cool. Those must have been some big fireworks. Oh yeah, how did you lose it? How did you lose? Did it get like blown up or something, or did you just like lose control or something like that? I think I've almost lost. I've come very close to losing drones, like I think twice this year. The same one actually. So that will be interesting when I finally do. But anyway, so I was just thinking to stimulate some conversation here, we could hop on into my YouTube channel. And actually, I just now noticed, and this is pleasing to me, is that if you type in RCwithAdam, the first thing aside from RC space with space Adam comes up is Fly Sky. So I guess I am kind of known as the Fly Sky person, and then YouTube and RCwithAdam FPV. So that's pretty cool. I actually just realized that. So I guess I'm pretty proud of that, because I feel like that makes me special. So, oh my gosh, look at that. Last stream of 2020. Mind blown. It's like could I watch myself? I'm not gonna. But what I wanted to do was just go through and just take a look at some of the videos, or not take a look at them, but like probably just look at the thumbnails and talk about videos and stuff. The videos that I made over the past year, and just whatever comes to mind, whatever comes to my mind, whatever comes to your mind. Not whatever comes to mind, but some of whatever comes to mind. Ari says, it was too dark and I lost control and it flew to the nearest tree. Luckily, I got it out with turtle mode. Very good. Very good. Good save. That's the thing. If it's too dark, like, I haven't really flown at night. I guess technically you're not really supposed to, but, which makes sense because like it's hard to see stuff at night. But with some of the cameras, I mean, you can fly like, actually the moon has been pretty bright lately. I'll bet, not that I have tried it or would necessarily try it, but I'll bet I could fly at night with the moonlight. That'd be pretty cool. Certified RC says, I made the Budget Basher very epic starting on a 6S build. Oh, very cool. Did you make the Budget Basher a 6S build, or did you make the Budget Basher and then you're starting on a 6S build? That's what it sounds like. Very cool. You know, speaking of 6S, actually, I just got, I have not even set it up. I'll do like a setup video. Let me switch back here. I'll do a setup video and stuff for 2020. But I just got the iFlight Sedora, what is it? The SL5E in 6S. So this is 6S capable, 6S motors, all that stuff. I haven't even flown it yet. So I'm going to be working on setting this up in the new year and flying that thing. And I guess I'll do a review on it, even though it's been kind of reviewed to death. But I got it because I figured, like, let's see what all the the raving is about. Also, really, it looks like a very solid quad. And so far, just with the build quality and everything that I can see from like holding it, seems like it's really, really good quality for the money. And so, yeah, so I'm just starting to get into 6S. So that's one of the things that we'll be getting into in 2021, 6S. So, yeah. Let's see. I see Payaso. What's up? By the way, if you leave like links or anything in the chat, those will automatically be retracted, those messages. So don't leave links in the chat. Anyway, let's go to the beginning. Let's begin at the very beginning. Wow. Actually, where did I begin? Doesn't really show the dates on here. I know it's somewhere. I probably should have done some preparation for this live stream, but that wouldn't be any fun. So I think, okay, I remember this video right here, which I don't know if I can get the sound working. I probably won't. I won't get the sound working. But if you watch this video right here, oh, I'm sorry, you can't see my mouse, can you? Oh, I don't like that. All right, let's try. What happens if I do this? Does this work? Can I do this? Oh, there we go. I'm not gonna play the video, but if you go to this video, longer range test, crossover, RX, you can see where I say 2020 is going to be crazy. And everybody in the comments are like, oh my gosh, you're right, man. Yeah, like that. You called it. 2020 is crazy. Oh, my head's almost in the way. Sorry about that. Yeah, so what I'm going to say for this year is, well, guys, 2021 is going to be super calm, and it's going to make total sense and be super chill. That's my prediction for 2021. Not that it's going to be crazy. So anyway, where was I going with that? 6S. Yeah, 6S. I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the videos that we did here. So we made this. Let's see. I think that was technically still 2020. The giveaway, Fly Sky giveaway. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Fly Sky stuff. We did some Fly Sky stuff. We did some the Holy Stone. We reviewed the Holy Stone HS 170. We reviewed the Jive RC the Jive dancing RC car, which is pretty hilarious. We did some simple planes. I don't know if you guys like simple planes. I know some of you do, but not many. It's kind of a niche thing, but it's also kind of a neat thing because simple planes is fun. Let's see. How to fix quadcopter drift. We did that. We talked about that. Betaflight explained for beginners. That was moderately popular. The Cinecan. Oh yeah, I did that setup guide for the Cinecan. You know, I still actually have not really like flown the Cinecan very much, which is just sad because I bought it like last November, over a year ago, and then I've just had parts sitting around, and I was gonna like 3D print stuff. But anyway, but so hopefully that helped somebody at least. We did more simple plane stuff. We did more. That was a pretty fun video. 16 sneaky things. Wait, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. 16 sneaky things noobs miss when they're setting up their quadcopter. I really should have made this so that you can actually see my pointer, my mouse, but, well, you can probably just read the screen, I guess. We reviewed the UFO 1. I mean, my goodness, we did like a lot of stuff. And this was when things were all normal too. Like it was like the beginning of the year and everybody was like, oh yeah, okay, 2020, yeah. So we did the UFO 1, CADX Starseer cable fix, more simple planes, my motivational video that only 240 people watched, but those are some lucky 240 people because that was some really good advice as far as I remember. Fly Sky SM100 simulator cable, budget basher rates and stuff, flying around. Let me know if you guys want to see more flight videos, like just like, you know, flying around and talking and like, you know, I call them, what did I call it? I think I called it rip and chat or something. Let me know. Person in the chat, Swammy on PC says, what is the absolute cheapest micro quad, cheaper than the, I think it's supposed to be Eachine QX65. I mean, absolute cheapest. I mean, it kind of depends. The QX65. I can't remember what the QX65 is. Is that a brushless? Oh, I don't know. Somebody else help me out. What's the cheapest one? Scrap. Hi, I see you, Scrap. How's it going? Also, Nathan Hack, I see you as well. Nathan Hack says, I am building a clone of the Sport Cub S. Oh, that's pretty cool. A clone of the Sport Cub S. From scratch or like just you're buying parts? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I got into racing for a little while. I did the The freestyle, man, how do I highlight things? Can I highlight things? Wait, can you see if I highlight something? If I right click, would that work? Anyway, I got into racing for a little. Oh, it works. Okay, cool. So I got into racing for a little while. I will probably improve my live streaming, flow in 2021. That's another thing. Oh, and I got into live streaming because I hadn't even been, I have never done live streaming before 2020. So that was really cool. Oh my gosh, I learned so freaking much in 2020. I don't know about you, but and do this. Think about all the things that you learned or did or whatever in 2020. And I don't necessarily mean a lot of times people, they measure their success or their productivity of the year in terms of product or sort of, I guess, tangible values. But think about how much you've learned in the past year. You might be surprised. For me anyway, just talking about that with the streaming, I learned how to use OBS and streaming on YouTube and microphones and cameras and capture cards. Remember when capture cards were you couldn't find capture cards anywhere, and then this $25 one popped out of nowhere, and who knows why? Possibly to take over everyone's computer. I don't know. Probably. But anyway, good times. We did that Force One boat. That speedboat, those speedboats were actually really fun. That was a great time. My little relatives loved driving those around. It was pretty great. Scrap says, "Do you have any idea why my motor beeps when it stops? It's a brushless." No, I'm not sure. I'd have to tell us more. What kind of motor and ESC do you have, and what is it on? Is it on a quad or is it on a airplane? Because all that stuff will matter very much. Jaden Reigsecker, Merry Christmas to you. Abby Morris, you have a blessed year. Thank you. Oh, what did I do there? Okay. There we go. Yeah, thank you guys. Let's see. We did I upgraded to the Scouts. Wait, was that in 2020? No, that wasn't. I don't think that was in 2020. But anyway. Oh my gosh. And then what happened? We did the protest in Washington, D.C. Remember that? The remote ID protest? That was crazy. That was crazy that I made it up. And that was right before all of the lockdown stuff happened. And, at least here in the US and everything, which was pretty interesting because a bunch of people flew in from other places to be at this the peaceful protest in Washington, D.C. back when people were in Washington, D.C. walking around. That was pretty crazy, man. Met some cool people there as well. So if you're watching, hello, cool people. You know who you are. And let's see. I saw Joshua Bardwell there because he was there, but I never did get to talk to him. Or did I? No, I don't think I did. But anyway, that was cool seeing you, Joshua Bardwell. Thanks for everything that you do. Let's see. We did the FPV Freerider versus Liftoff DRL simulator comparison. That was a very popular video for some reason. It's really funny because I'm still a small channel. Some videos, there's a couple hundred people will watch it, and it's it's pretty cool. I mean, if you think about that's a big old, auditorium, or not a big old, it's an auditorium of people. But at the same time, in YouTube numbers, 300 people, 500, 800 is thing. So it's funny that some videos will be a couple hundred views, and then some other ones are way more popular. Anyway, but I'm glad to have anybody watch it and get help from these videos. So let's see. Yeah, so we did the simulator comparison. I'm going to do another simulator comparison as well, definitely with Velocidrone. Also, I just learned about the Curry Kitten simulator. So that might be something to check out. So I'll have to try those out. Although the Velocidrone is supposed to be super realistic, and the Curry Kitten is supposed to be like, well, it's actually still like in kind of the prototype phase. But anyway, but it's really cheap, so that's something. Scrap says it's on a plane. When I start up, it beeps and then stops beeping again and works again. I thought it was because of the motor. Oh, that's normal. I think that's normal. I think what you were describing is normal. So yeah, I mean, I don't know every type of motor in ESC, like specifications and what they do, but typically it's very common for the ESC to beep, and then it will, or it might beep like for however many cells you're using. So if you're using a 3-cell, it might beep like 3 times. So as long as everything's flying okay, and the motor, and as long as the motor's not like getting really hot, it's probably normal. So we did some DRL simulator stuff. That was back in the DRL Sim championships, and I was watching those. I think we did a little bit of live streaming. We did some live streaming on that as well. And then watching those live streams, the commentating on that was actually really fun. And then the 3D printing crash course. That was another really big thing, is I got into 3D printing, which you actually see right behind me. Back over there. Woo, right there. 3D printer. There's a quadcopter on top of it. But yeah, so that's super cool, man. Like, ooh, I learned about 3D printing, and oh, that was great, because that was like, it was kind of a dream come true, actually, like, because I'd been wanting to 3D print for a long time. And then after watching all these videos and, you know, all the different YouTube 3D printer people, like Joel, the 3D printing nerd. Yeah, such a funny way of talking. It's hilarious. But anyway, I got into that, and that's so cool, because like now I can like 3D print stuff, and like I just crammed a bunch of information in my brain. It was amazing. And then I made this crash course, which right now is getting super popular, which is very cool. People seem to really be enjoying that, the 3D printing crash course video. And then I made this one, which is funny. We did the 3-inch, the 5-inch propellers with like the 5-inch sized motors on the 3-inch frame, and we used 3D printing for that, which was pretty cool. And people seem to really enjoy that one as well, because that was kind of like a cool like project thing to do. And maybe we'll do something like that in the future. I don't know. And that was right. I believe that was right around when things really started to go bananas a little bit. Did some more Fly Sky wiring guide stuff. And I'll be doing more of those as well, because those are certainly, people seem to enjoy those quite a bit. They seem to be very helpful. More Simple Plane stuff. Instamorph project. The Mini Hawk. We saw the Mini Hawk for the first time, which I still have not built. And at this point, I'm not even gonna say that I'm gonna build it soon. I will try to build it soon, but I'm not. But like so many other things, and then I just like, it's one of those that got away from me. You know those projects that just they just get away from you. You know, and that was kind of one of those projects. But it's still something I want to do. I guess I should just plan to like slowly work on it. It's not that complicated of a project, but you know how it goes. Like you procrastinate, and then it becomes harder to do the project, which is basically me not following my own advice. But anyway, yeah. Viper FPV says it's for throttle calibration. It's normal. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Throttle calibration. That is one of the reasons for the beeps. That's the thing about ESCs, and I've actually just been experiencing ESCs again, or re-experiencing that thing with the ESCs, is that they just talk in beeps. Usually, sometimes an LED will blink, maybe if you're lucky, but usually it's just a beep, and it can be kind of difficult to like decipher what is happening on the ESC sometimes, because I've been testing out just the past couple days this RC car from DRC, which is actually pretty cool. It might be a little bit overpriced, but I mean, for the market that they're selling it to, it's probably... But anyway, it's pretty cool. But I had to like mess with the ESC and trying to go through the manual, and it was like, you know, counting the number of beeps and turning it on and turning it off. It's kind of a pain. It's a pain. But yeah, that's usually what the beeps are for. So the beeps are usually normal, unless something is not happening properly. So Nathan Hack says, have you ever used a KK2.1.5 flight controller? I have not. I have. I don't think I've ever used a KK2 flight controller, but I could. But aren't they? Enlighten me. Aren't those older, like super old? Like, aren't they like some of the original ones, or is that like a brand that's still around? So let me know, because I would love to learn more about the KK2 boards. We did that. Oh, I got the FSI-6S to review, which actually has become sort of one of the transmitters that I use the most. I need to highlight these so you can kind of see what I'm talking about a little bit. Oh boy. We did the Fat Shark, that thing with the Fat Shark with the image, where the image distorts. I don't know why my screen does that. It's very strange. But the thing where the image distorts, or kind of freezes a little bit, I have not been experiencing that lately. And so I wonder if it was related to an antenna. Possibly an antenna, but I'm not sure. Or maybe either the quad antenna or the goggle antenna, but I have actually since swapped out both of those antennas, and I haven't really noticed that issue. Then we did the 3D printed folding propeller hubs, which was pretty darn cool as well. And that was a really fun project. And then I revisited that actually somewhere. Yes, I did. People seem to really enjoy the flying with the broken propellers, and in fact, I went on what's it called? Oz by Drone. Oz by Drone. Yeah, the Oz by Drone show on YouTube, the live stream. They had me on there to talk about that and stuff. So that was cool. But then I did make another video. In case you haven't seen it, you should. It's the 3D printed propeller hub part 2. And I did something. Oh, I mounted the GoPro. I mounted a motor on the underside of and then the GoPro on top of where the motor is. And then I put the battery on the opposite arm to like sort of balance it. And that was pretty cool. We got some really cool shots out of that. Some really great B-roll. So you should totally check that out if you haven't already. But that was really cool. Let's see. We reviewed the Snapton A15H, which was pretty neat. Tested out a flexible propeller hub, which actually was a pretty cool idea, but the flexibility wasn't quite enough. Not quite. Oh yeah, and then we did a whole FSI-6S like tutorial series. So I have a whole playlist on that. That was cool. Talked about some tools in another video. The number one best tool for DIY drone beginners. I'm gonna have to change that title. That's not a very catchy title. Oh man, wow. I should probably have counted how many videos there were, but there were a bunch of videos. And then we did some different rates in Expo explained. That was a video that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and hopefully that is like, if you know the difference between rates and Expo, or you're wondering what that is, you should watch that video, because I think I explained it in a helpful way, hopefully. Talked about camera tilt. We did more live streaming. Oh yeah, and then the whole how to fly FPV lesson series, which I think had like, 15, 6, 17, 8, 19. I think 19 videos total, I think, in that series. Talked a little bit about Tinkercad, Fusion 360, more live streaming, capture card, simple planes, beta flight stuff, talking about some airplane stuff. I can see that like there's not a whole lot of airplane stuff on this channel. So if you want airplane stuff, let me know. You got to keep letting me know, because the thing about airplane stuff is I like airplane stuff, but since I don't have as large of a space for airplanes, it's not something that I end up doing as much, because it just takes more effort to actually make airplanes and make them fly and stuff. Oh boy, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, we built a Cinewoop, which actually I didn't really like. Kind of didn't work out well, but we learned a lot. We learned a lot about the Cinewoop. Designed a 3D printed flight controller adapter. Started Kofi. Luca says happy 2020. Oh, happy 2021. It's midnight. It's midnight in Holland. So happy New Year. Man, you guys get 2021 before us. Well, keep it, warm it up for us, okay? Warm up the new year for us, and we'll get there eventually. Okay, we got about 5 hours and 38 minutes to go, I think. By the way, we won't be live streaming that whole time. I'm going to hop off here in just a little bit. Yeah, but anyway. And then we did more like Fly Sky reviews and comparisons. We did the 3D Fuel OBC filament review. That was very cool. More beta flight stuff. Oh, there's a little bit of airplane stuff. VTail mix right there. VTail mix. Oh, that video. Then we're starting to get more recent here. That video, RX loss, where I almost lost my quad. Well, I guess for a minute I did lose my quadcopter in a big old bean field, which brought back memories of Flight Fest, which was just ever so nice. Did some propeller reviews. Did a little bit of FPV flights, FPV freestyle flights. That welcome back fall video right there. Slow motion memories. That was a fun one, I thought. Very peaceful. Oh, and that was when, or not right then, but at some point, I got the. No, wait, hold on. Let me think here. Oh no, wait. I guess this entire year I was already using. Yeah, duh. Okay. Never mind. But one of the big things that happened this past year was that I was using the at the time new GoPro, which was, or I think it was new. Yeah, the Hero 8, which was really cool and allowed me to get some really cool slow motion and B-roll stuff, which I hope you guys enjoyed. So that was a really cool thing. And some other stuff that you may or may not have seen in videos. Like I finally got a new soldering, so that really helped a lot with the building and the repair stuff and things like that, and kind of streamlined my workflow with the videos and stuff, video editing, things like that. So that was really cool. We did the mini scout. We out, well, not like step by step, but we built the mini scout, and then we flew it FPV. That was fun. Did some Cinewoop ducks versus no ducks testing. More Fly Sky stuff. We did some more, a lot of flying in the trees. Okay, so I think I would say that something that I really got better at this year, that I really improved at, is I got much more confident and competent with flying my quadcopter in tight spaces. And well, flying around trees, like through trees and over trees. And that was a really cool thing, because like I'd always just felt, I guess partially it was like not feeling confident in my own ability, but then also my own. And so as both of those kind of improved, I felt more comfortable, flying like over trees or flying through trees and like in the tree canopy and the branches and stuff. Which is very cool. Like this. I was pretty pleased with this one right here. Let me open this one. Are we gonna get an ad? No, I don't want an ad. We will. Well, we'll skip the ad because I want to watch this. demonetized, as they say. Oh, that looks like trash. Well, anyway, this really won't do it justice. Oh yeah, because if I try to stream and then it... Oh well. But anyway, you should go watch this because I really enjoyed this video. Just flying through the trees, slow motion, nice music. Can you hear the music? I think you can. Maybe you can hear the music. That's okay. You should just go watch it. I thought it was pretty cool. The colors were neat. It was right at right before, still fairly, was it fairly early fall? No, I think it was in November actually. Yeah, so there were some trees that did not have branches. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, getting more comfortable like flying through trees, over water, some water as well. And, you know, also adjusting the rates, trying to get better at flying smoothly and that sort of thing. By the way, that was reversed. I didn't actually fly backwards. I just reversed the footage. Little filmmaker tip there for you. Yeah. But that was pretty cool though. I mean, that was a good time. Also, well, I don't know if this is a great example, but also I'm improving. I'm working on it. I'm getting better at my color grading and editing and that sort of thing. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased. Pretty pleased with that. So let's see. Man, I didn't realize this would take so long. Oh wait, we're like almost done. Never mind. But I mean, I guess it's a good thing because like it shows that we did a lot. There was a lot of stuff that went on, you know, this year, and this is just the RC side of things, you know, and like the videos that actually got, you know, produced and turned into a video and published and stuff. So really cool though, really cool. Oh, I did build also. I built, I think, yeah, this was in November. I built the Operation Christmas Child box, but in Simple Planes, and it does fly, and it's super. If you like Simple Planes, you need to check this out, because this thing is super sweet. Can I click? Let's see. Can I click on this?
If you want to fly it,
oh yeah,
I got
cool.
you. If you want to drive it, I got you. If you want to sail it, I got you. Because we're going to do whatever it takes to get this gift where it needs to go. RC with Adam is brought to you in part by super awesome people. Hey everybody, welcome back to RC with Adam. My name is Adam.
Crazy.
Today we're playing...
So anyway, it's pretty cool because it has like parachutes and it's got like, and the wings come off and it turns into a car. It's crazy. But anyway, so definitely check that out if you like Simple Planes. Yeah. Oh, and I got to fly up into where was it? Oh, it was here. It was this one. I flew up in the mountains like a while ago, but I finally put out the video a couple weeks ago about that experience. So that was cool. That was the first thing that I did this year, and it was kind of dumb because I almost lost my quad like forever. So that was interesting. But you know, having done that, now I am much more confident, and so that was a cool thing. That was a very cool thing that happened this past year. So I'm pleased with that. And again, it's like this year has been very, you know, as I'm sure many would agree, it's been very challenging. But at the same time, you learn from challenges. You know what I'm saying? 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 All right, we're almost done here. Not that you like have to sit through all of this or something like that. But anyway, and then, oh, and I got to fly in the snow as well. So I did this video.
You want to know why running on the treadmill 7 days a week doesn't work for you when you're trying to lose weight?
Why do they put ads on
Because
here?
it never has.
Got to fly in the snow. So I was pretty pleased about that. This was actually my first time flying in the snow. It looks choppy on the stream probably, but it wasn't choppy. I mean, if you go watch the video, it's not choppy. It looks quite nice, I think. Also, big thanks to my brother for filming those ground B-roll shots. That was actually not me, and they look great. They look smashing, which was really great. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Also, thanks to all the companies that I was able to work with this past year, and all the individuals as well. But like, people that send me stuff to review, like VFly and Banggood and 3D Fuel. That was cool. I got to review some of their filament. They were super cool. They hooked me up with the filament and the accessories and stuff. And actually, the CR10 direct drive conversion kit. So that was really cool, being able to do that. And I'm sure I'm gonna forget a bunch of others, but anyway, that was super cool as well. So thank you to the companies out there that have worked with me and sent me products and stuff over the past year. Anyway, so go watch that video. That was a lot of fun. Oh, one thing I will say, doing this video, I realized that I wish that I had not used the Hypersmooth, or no, Hypersmooth would have been okay, but I should have used a Super View setting when I was flying for a lot of these shots, because the actual acro freestyle type of stuff, it does not look very good in a wide field of view. So yeah, that's one thing I would have changed, and there was just too much stabilization. So I think, and I'm going to be looking into this more in 2021, is I think it would have been better to probably just stabilize it in post with Real Steady. But I need to learn to use Real Steady, because I haven't really used it. So yeah, we'll see about that. But anyway, and then to wrap it up here, finishing out the year, we did a Tinkercad start to finish 3D printing series, and that was very cool. That was another series that I meant to do for a while. And it's funny because I started out thinking okay, we'll just make it one video, and it'll be it'll be kind of a longer video, but then it ended. I mean, if you look at the times, the total time, it's 10 minutes, 35 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So, you're looking at almost close to 2 hours for the whole process, which is actually, I mean, that's actually pretty good. And that was after editing and chopping it down and stuff. So, I guess all that to say that it reminds me that well, when you learn something, you pretty quickly forget, and I've said this before, but you pretty quickly forget what it was like to not know whatever it was that you learned. And so, and that's one of the things that I really tried to do on my channel. I really try to remember what it's like for people that have never, used a 3D printer before, or that have never flown a quadcopter before. And of course, you got to make them you change up the level of experience based on the video and the subject that you're covering. But so that was cool though. That was cool for me to be able to do that and be oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that you kind of need to know if you want to 3D print something. So in some ways it's easy sort of in theory, but then when you actually get into the minutia, it's kind of, it's a lot. It ends up being a lot. And actually this my most recent video, which is how to download and slice 3D prints from Thingiverse using Cura. At first, I was thinking oh, okay, I'll just make a super quick video, so that people can be how do I do this? And then they're just oh, you go to Thingiverse, boom, download, and then you do, you slice it in Cura, and then bam. So I don't know, 5-minute video, right? Quick tutorial. But then I was oh, but if you've never been to Thingiverse, what do you do? You never use Cura. How does that work? So anyway, that ended up taking longer. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy that, because that's kind of what I do on this channel. I try to be comprehensive in my explanations, I guess you could say. and perhaps too much at times, but that's the price you pay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Certified RC says, if it happens, will you be at Fest 2021? Let me ask you, does Josh Bixler build really good airplanes? Yes, the answer is yes. I will be there for sure. Oh my gosh. I wish they would have two. I wish they would do a flight, like they did that one time, the Flight Fest South or whatever in the fall. That was pretty cool. That was a good year. Good year. Yeah, I'd definitely be there for sure. Would you? Would you go? Who would go? Who would go? Carpool, party bus. We're gonna get how cool to get a party bus and then take it up to Flight Fest. That'd be crazy. KV Thunder. What's going on, dude? KV Thunder and I go way back, all the way back to Null. And he says, I've been liking the 3D Fuel stuff, especially their clear PLA. Heck yeah, I love that clear PLA. That is my favorite. It prints very well. I'm working on one of the 3D Lab print planes right now. That's an interesting. Ooh, yeah, the 3D Lab print planes. I don't think I've. What model are you working on? Because I'm not super familiar with those, but maybe somebody. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a clear one. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I wonder if you could well, what if it 3D printed, right? But then you fiberglass that thing. You think that would work? I mean, I don't know, because you could do. Maybe that would be good. Maybe it'd be super strong. I don't know, because apparently fiberglassing foam board makes it incredibly strong, as flight test has shown. Dave says, thanks for the channel. You've helped me get started in RC and quads. You are welcome, Dave. It is my pleasure, and thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. And Certified RC says, same here. And I'm not sure what the same here is, but you are welcome, Certified RC. My pleasure. And KV Thunder says, yeah, Null, man, back in Null, man. And that was another thing that did not happen this year. We're not going to start talking about things that didn't happen. Aside from Null. Null did not happen. Which I'm not sure if I'm super sad about. A little sad. I was probably going to go anyway and just film stuff, but oh wow. But anyway, look, I am looking forward to 2021. I think it's going to be a great year. I think that we can take all of the lessons that we've learned from 2020 and apply them in 2021. And, all of the, because if you think about it, right? So, 2020, as weird and difficult as 2020 was, for everybody, and to varying degrees. If you could look at you could say, well, 2021, at least it's not 2020 anymore. It can't get any worse. And you could look at it like that, and I guess that's that's kind of good. Sort of looking on the bright side. You could say, well, maybe it's even going to be worse in 2021. But here's the thing: that's why you got to enjoy as much as you can whatever year you're in right now, right? Because it's well, maybe 2021 is going to be worse than 2020, but maybe 2022 is going to be even worse than 2021. So you should enjoy 2021 while you got it. But anyway, I think you get what I'm saying. But hey, I think we're going to talk more about not. I'll use the word plans very very loosely as apply using what we've learned in 2020 and applying it to 2021. I wouldn't want to be too planny in 2021, if you get what I'm saying. But I think next week or sometime we'll do another live stream, and we'll talk about some things about 2021. And so be thinking about stuff you would like to see on the channel in 2021. And it would just be fun to talk about plans for that and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, hey, let's see here. Let me bring the camera back. Boom. There we go. Probably should have done that earlier. That's cool. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Merry Christmas. I hope that your Christmas, whether you're having it right now or maybe are going to have it in a couple days, whenever you're going to have it, I hope it's great. And I hope you have a fantastic New Year and the rest of, well, I guess New Year if you're already in the New Year, if you're in Holland or Sweden or Holland, yeah. But anyway, and I hope you have a great New Year's Eve if you're on the other side of the earth. And real quick, KV Thunder says, I'm printing the Q trainer in clear filament. Yeah, I was thinking about fiberglassing at least the wing. Oh, good idea. And I want to load it with LEDs. Oh, yes, clear PLA with LEDs. I think that would be very epic. Well, on that note, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic New Year's Eve. Be safe. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And, well, I'll see you in 2021. Thanks, everybody.